Hey Taurus, EverlongMystic here. So it's story time. All right. So we're gonna do story time. We're gonna tell a Taurus story here, and I'm gonna start with a couple of fortune cards just to see where the story starts, and then I will just use as much tarot as I can to get the story out. All right, Taurus. We get fortune from the fortune card. What is this? All right, that looks good. All right, so you wearing a dress made of money, Taurus? Oh, what is this? Wedding. Okay, so this energy feels really good. All right, so we have we have fortune and we have wedding. So what I'm actually feeling from this is like I'm feeling like party vibes. Okay, so like this wedding card, I immediately thought of like the Three of Cups, right? Like a coming together and a celebration or something like that. So that it just feels really good. Like this just seems like kind of whimsical and like like letting your hair down, Taurus. It just feels like letting your hair down and having some fun. So, let's continue. Oh, what is this? Is this backstory? Oh, it is. Okay, so we have backstory. So this is before this is before the celebration. We have this Father of Cups here, and I want to say that there's something off about whoever this is. It could be you, it could be someone else, but it's almost like prior to this feeling here, there was somebody was in a darker space, okay? I mean, you can tell. You've got the 10 of Wands here. Very dark space. Very tangled up, very restricting, I want to say. And here we have the Eight of Cups. Now this could be an illness, but it really feels more to me right now like despair. Like there's no freaking way I'm ever going to get past this huge mountain, right? Because I'm in the thick of it. And with this whole red beak on this black swan, it's almost like that's the stuff you were telling yourself, like if this is you, right? It's like that's the kind of stuff you were telling yourself. Like I'm just I can't get through this. I can't see I can't see a future, or I can't see something good happening coming from this, or you know what I mean? Like that kind of feeling. But somehow you made it through because we have this really awesome, finally, like breathing fresh air, letting your hair down, chilling with your homies. You know what I mean? So, ooh, devil. Okay, so like this devil here feels like a realization. I think this realization came after this period of time. It's like saying I'm just not putting up with this anymore. I'm not putting up with these I'm not putting up with like some like this oppression. Like I don't know if your situation felt oppressive to you or if you felt like you were oppressing yourself. But whatever it was, it's like, you know what? I'm standing the F up and I'm gonna create some happiness for myself, you know? You did it. Yeah, you ended that cycle. There's the world card. You ended that cycle. Right on. Ah, a much gentler approach. Check it out. The Son of Cups. I like this Son of Cups. It's like yeah, it's just like it's a much gentler approach. And it's like allowing things to grow. Maybe a little bit at a time, but just allowing things to grow. Ooh, which gave you a much different perspective on darkness. Because here you've got this darkness, right? This being in the thick of it, the weight, the density of it, right? Well, here you've got this little bat who can see in the dark, and you're like, wow, okay. It's almost like, wow, like, I know what to do now. I know what to do now. Yeah, one step at a time. I love this. See, it's working. It's working. It's like allowing things to grow a little bit at a time, and then you've got like, okay, one step at a time. It's like it's so much easier to digest burdeny things when you think of it as a step at a time. Oh my gosh, this reminds me of a really cool friend of mine. You know who you are. Okay. All right, next. Next. Ooh, nice. Okay, so we have the Three of Wands here, and I like it. It's that vision. It's like holding that vision for the future. So it's like you're developing a plan here, or you have developed a plan, and you're taking things one step at a time using this new perspective, this new vision that you have for yourself, right? Because you don't want to go there again necessarily, or at least in that direction, right? So you're holding your vision. You're planning for your future, but it's not so much about the planning as it is just like holding the vision. Because just holding the vision, it seems like it's the most important thing right now, at least in this part of the story. Yeah, it is. Look. With the Knight of Cups. What? Yeah, so holding that vision is the most when it comes to your happiness, when it comes to getting here and here, right? It's the most important because that's where all the happiness is. That's the road to fulfillment. One step at a time and holding that vision. Ooh, that one fell. All right, so we have the Daughter of Pentacles here, and this almost feels like someone else coming in. There's someone else that comes in. They're in a similar they're kind of like in a similar state of mind or a similar emotional space to here, but you have experience, you have wisdom, you've been through this and you've tackled it, you've overcome it, right? It's like you were able to complete whatever you know that cycle was. And so someone new, it's like someone new appears in your life, and they're feeling a little bit lost. I almost want to say that you share this you share this gentle approach, but also like the Son of Cups, that's like the Page of Cups or something. If it's the Page of Cups, if that's what I'm really feeling here, it's like you are willing to lend them an ear, because I keep picturing that little fish in the cup and just kind of listening, being willing to listen to that little fish in a cup. I almost feel like you're able to lend them an ear, but it's not just listening. It's like you've got all of this advice and all of this experience behind you, so you're able to help. And you possibly could just help just by listening, but there may be more. to how you help them. Because whoever this is, there is something special about them. This rainbow right here, the rainbow with the pentacle, it's like there's something special about them, and I think that you are able to see that. Even though they might be in a little, like a little bit down or deflated, kind of. Oh, this is interesting. We have a web. It's the Eight of Pentacles, but it's like a weaving. It's a web that's already woven. It's already woven. I kind of want to say that this person here, it's kind of, I'm just getting that whole like, you made your bed, now lie in it kind of situation. Like, it's like that's what they're dealing with, something like that. They've already woven their web and now they're stuck in it. Kind of, they feel stuck. Ah, and in comes the healing. I like that. So we have the star here. I want to say this is where you come in, Taurus. It's like you come in here and you, it's like you offer them or provide them some sort of healing in some way by explaining the whole steps to them. Like, hey, just a step at a time. I learned this, and I don't want you to go from here to here if you don't have to, right? Look at that. We have the Hierophant. I like it. So the Hierophant, that's I want to say, Taurus, that this is you. This is you speaking your wisdom. I like it. It's you speaking your wisdom. It's you unlocking things for people. Because you've been through all of this. And I want to say that it makes you feel so good, Taurus, that's what lets you feel so airy and free and let your hair down and really just enjoy yourself, because it's like you not only did you help yourself, but you helped other people and it felt freaking good. It felt good. I like it. So what's the last card? What's the last card for the Taurus story? Oh, it's to keep going. Look at that. I just got keep going right when this popped out. So we have the Six of Pentacles here, and I'm just seeing the fruitfulness here. You've got some ripe berries for the picking right here. And yes, the Six of Pentacles can be about gift giving, but well, no, that's more like Six of Cups. I mean, there's that whole charity thing and all that, but it's just, to me, this is things working out. Okay, it's what I'm getting. Because like, if things aren't going well, if the environment's not right, then these little fruits don't grow. Okay, it's like your environment. It's like you've done a really good job creating some kind of environment for something involving your happiness. And with this fortune card here, it's paying off, Taurus. It's paying off. It's finally paying off, and I like that for you. I do. All right, Taurus, this is your story. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you later.